Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. Mike Bloomberg backs Biden with 20 million contribution against Trump. Trump floats green cards for non-citizen college graduates. Manhattan District Attorney asks judge to extend gag order against Trump. U.S. Supreme Court upholds federal domestic violence gun ban. U.S. bans sales of Kaspersky antivirus software over Russia ties. U.S. and China hold first informal nuclear talks in 5 years. U.S. tourist killed in Zambia elephant attack, the second this year. At least 30 dead as torrential rains lash Central America. Historic flooding in southern China kills 47 with more floods feared. Ukrainian drones strike 4 Russian oil refineries. Messi off to bright start in latest quest for glory. And Murray to undergo back procedure following Queen's tournament injury. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. Billionaire Mike Bloomberg has given nearly 20 million to support Democratic President Joe Biden's re-election against Republican former President Donald Trump, sources told media. Bloomberg donated 19 million to the pro-Biden group Future Forward and over 900,000 to the Biden Victory Fund, a mix of the Biden campaign and Democratic Party committees. Bloomberg, who has spent $1 billion on his own failed 2020 presidential bid, also gave at least 100 million to help Biden in Florida in 2020. While Trump won Florida by over 3 points, Biden won the overall election. Currently, Biden and Trump are mostly tied in national polls. Democrats have more overall campaign cash than Trump. At the end of April, Biden's campaign had 84 million compared to Trump's 49 million. However, Biden's fundraising in April was slower than Trump's, who increased his efforts with the Republican National Committee. Former President Donald Trump suggested on a podcast that non-citizens in the U.S. should automatically get green cards when they graduate from college, including junior colleges. Trump said, "You graduate from a college, I think you should get automatically as part of your diploma a green card to stay in this country." Trump was responding to a podcast host who mentioned the need for high-skilled workers. Another host, an immigrant, asked Trump to promise more opportunities to bring the best and brightest to America. Trump agreed, saying it was so sad to lose talented graduates from top schools like Harvard and MIT. Trump's campaign clarified that his proposal would apply to the most skilled graduates who undergo the most rigorous vetting process. His National Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt stated that this vetting would exclude communists, radical Islamists, Hamas supporters, and America haters. Trump also claimed without evidence that migrants crossing the southern border include criminals and terrorists. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, who prosecuted Donald Trump in his felony trial, has asked a judge to keep a gag order on Trump due to a surge in threats and harassment. The gag order was in place before the trial and stops Trump from attacking witnesses, court staff, jurors, and Judge Ewan Merchan's family. Trump's lawyers tried to overturn the gag order, saying it stops voters from hearing from him, but they were not successful. Bragg and others believe the orders should remain for jurors, prosecutors, their staff, and their families because of many threats. Bragg has faced over 100 threatening emails through his campaign website since Trump was found guilty. Some of these messages used racial slurs and included death threats. During the 7-week trial, Bragg received several threats and racial abuse. One package from Portland, Oregon had a picture of Bragg with a noose and a threatening message. The New York police have recorded 56 actionable threats against Bragg, his staff, and his family since April. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld a federal law that makes it a crime for people under domestic violence restraining orders to have guns, giving a victory to President Joe Biden's administration. The 8-1 ruling, written by Chief Justice John Roberts, overturned a lower court's decision that had struck down the 1994 law. The law was challenged by a Texas man under a restraining order for assaulting his girlfriend and threatening to shoot her. The lower court had said the law didn't meet the Supreme Court's strict 2022 test requiring gun laws to align with the nation's historical tradition of firearm regulation. Roberts wrote that since the nation's founding, gun laws have targeted people who threaten others' safety. He stated that someone who poses a credible threat to an intimate partner can be banned from having guns while the restraining order is in place. Biden's administration argued the law is essential to protect public safety and abuse victims, especially women. Biden said no one who has been abused should have to worry about their abuser getting a gun. The ruling means domestic violence survivors and their families will continue to have important protections. Conservative Justice Clarence Thomas was the only dissenter. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. The Biden administration has banned the Russia-based cybersecurity firm Kaspersky from selling its antivirus products in the US due to national security concerns. The Commerce Department stated that Kaspersky's operations pose a risk because of the Russian government's cyber capabilities and potential influence over the company. As a result, Kaspersky can no longer sell its software or provide updates in the U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo emphasized that Russia could exploit companies like Kaspersky to gather and weaponize sensitive U.S. information. Kaspersky responded, saying the decision was based on current geopolitical tensions and theoretical concerns, and vowed to explore legal options to continue its operations. This action is the first of its kind since an executive order from Trump's presidency gave the Commerce Department the power to investigate companies posing national security risks. Raimondo highlighted that the U.S. would act decisively against any technology threatening the nation. Kaspersky has offices in 31 countries, serving over 400 million users globally. The Commerce Department advised users to switch to new vendors and allowed Kaspersky to continue some operations until September 29 to minimize disruption. In March, the United States and China resumed semi-official nuclear arms talks for the first time in 5 years. During these talks, Chinese representatives assured their U.S. counterparts that China would not use nuclear weapons in a conflict over Taiwan. They believed they could win a conventional fight without resorting to nuclear threats. These discussions, known as Track 2 talks, involve former officials and academics who understand their government's positions but don't directly set policy. The U.S. delegation included about 6 former officials and scholars, while China sent scholars, analysts, and some former military officers. The talks took place over 2 days in a Shanghai hotel conference room. The U.S. State Department said that while it did not participate in the March meeting, it was aware of it and believes such talks can be beneficial. Beijing claims Taiwan as its territory, but this claim is rejected by Taiwan's government. A U.S. tourist, 64-year-old Juliana Gley Turno from New Mexico, was killed by an elephant in Livingstone, Zambia on Wednesday. This is the second such attack in the country this year. Local officials said that Turno was with a group of tourists watching a herd of elephants near the Maramba Cultural Bridge. Their vehicle had stopped because of the traffic caused by the elephants. Suddenly, one elephant attacked the vehicle, throwing Turno out and trampling her. Southern Province Police Commissioner reported to ZNBC, the Zambian national broadcaster, that the incident happened around 5:50 p.m. The tourists had stopped their vehicle due to the traffic caused by the elephant herd around the bridge. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. Severe storms and heavy rains have claimed at least 30 lives across Central America, with thousands forced to evacuate. In El Salvador, 19 people, including 6 children, have died and over 3,000 are in temporary shelters. Luis Amaya of El Salvador's Civil Protection Agency emphasized saving lives over material goods. Guatemala reported 10 deaths and nearly 11,000 evacuations, with 380 still in shelters and extensive damage to homes and bridges. Honduras reported 1 death, over 1,200 evacuations, and 180 communities cut off by floods, with 22 houses destroyed. Mexico is bracing for more storms, expecting heavy rains on both coasts and inland areas. The rains brought relief to drought-stricken reservoirs but also prompted evacuations from a children's hospital in Oaxaca due to flooding threats. Authorities warned of lightning, strong winds, possible hail, and river flooding. The ongoing downpours have caused widespread devastation, disrupting communities and prompting urgent rescue and relief efforts across the region. At least 47 people have died due to heavy rains in southern China's Guangdong province, causing historic flooding and landslides. State broadcaster CCTV reported that 38 people died in Pyongyang County, part of major city, adding to 9 other deaths previously reported in Meizhou. The extreme weather severely damaged 8 townships in Pyongyang County with the heaviest rain on Sunday. One town saw 365.7 mm of rain. The rains caused landslides, floods, and mudslides, destroying 356 kilometers of roads, damaging over 100 bridges, and flooding farmland. Earlier reports mentioned 4 deaths in Meizhou district and 5 in Jiaoling County. The rains, which continued from Sunday to Tuesday, toppled trees, collapsed homes, and caused the Songyun River to experience its biggest recorded flood. The estimated direct economic loss is 3.65 billion yuan in Jiaoling County and 1.06 billion yuan in Meizhou district. Authorities warned of more extreme weather ahead in other parts of the country. Ukrainian military drones launched a significant attack on Russian targets early yesterday, hitting 4 oil refineries and military sites. Kiev stated the strikes targeted legitimate military objectives, supporting Russian forces in their ongoing invasion. The refineries targeted were Avdiivka, Ilsky, Krasnodar, and Astrakhan. Russia claimed to have shot down 70 drones over the Black Sea, Crimea, and its Krasnodar and Volgograd regions. Ukrainian sources indicated the refineries hit produced fuel for Russia's Black Sea fleet and were attacked with help from the SBU security service. The strikes are expected to disrupt fuel supply logistics, raising costs and delays for Russia. Additionally, radar stations and military centers in Bryansk and Crimea were targeted. Ukrainian forces also hit drone facilities and command centers in Krasnodar, causing confirmed explosions and fires. Earlier, Ukraine targeted fuel depots in Tambov and Adygea. The drone assaults come amid ongoing Russian airstrikes on Ukrainian power facilities, impacting energy production and raising concerns about winter energy stability. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 17,995.69. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 20.26 points or 0.11%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,596.47. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 36.55 points or 0.09%. Shanghai stock close price is 2,998.14. The Shanghai index is decreased by 7.30 points or 0.24%. Hong Kong stock close price is 18,028.52. The Hang Seng Index is decreased by 306.80 points or 1.67%. Bombay stock close price is 77,209.90. The Sensex index is decreased by 269.03 points or 0.35%. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Lionel Messi, despite a career filled with club honors, only secured major international trophies with Argentina at age 34, winning the 2021 Copa America and 2022 World Cup. Now 37, Messi's Argentina is heavily favored to win another Copa America title, with Brazil in a slump and Argentina brimming with talent. The July 14 final is in Florida, where Messi plays for Inter Miami. After a tough win over Canada, Messi, in his 35th Copa appearance, acknowledged their patchy start but emphasized starting with a win. He assisted both goals, showing his influence. Coach Lionel Scaloni urged fans to enjoy Messi now, not speculate on his future beyond potentially playing in the 2026 World Cup. Messi defended the Copa's competitiveness against the Euros, highlighting teams like Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay with a total of 10 World Cups. He urged recognition for the tournament's quality amidst ongoing comparisons. British tennis star Andy Murray will undergo a back surgery following his withdrawal from the Queen's Club Championships due to injury. The three-time Grand Slam champion retired from his match against Jordan Thompson after falling behind 4-1 in the first set. His management confirmed the upcoming procedure and stated that updates will follow after it takes place. Murray, 37 years old, had hinted earlier this year that he might not play beyond this season. His focus now is on recovering in time for Wimbledon starting July 1 and the Olympics in Tokyo from July 27. Murray, who has won 2 Olympic gold medals, expressed a desire to end his career at Wimbledon or the Paris Olympics. The Guardian reported that Murray's surgery is imminent, indicating concerns about his fitness for upcoming tournaments. Fans and the tennis world await further updates on his condition following the procedure. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Mike Bloomberg backs Biden with $20 million contribution against Trump. Trump floats green cards for non-citizen college graduates. Manhattan District Attorney asks judge to extend gag order against Trump. U.S. Supreme Court upholds federal domestic violence gun ban. U.S. bans sales of Kaspersky antivirus software over Russia ties. U.S. and China hold first informal nuclear talks in 5 years. U.S. tourist killed in Zambia elephant attack, the second this year. At least 30 dead as torrential rains lash Central America. Historic flooding in southern China kills 47 with more floods feared. Ukrainian drones strike 4 Russian oil refineries. Messi off to bright start in latest quest for glory. And Murray to undergo back procedure following Queen's tournament injury. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.